Hey, it's Matt from Bourbon Banters 2020. I'm going to do a little blind taste here with my three only 10-year bourbons. Well, whiskeys. Eagle Rare 10. McKinna 10. And to see if I'm full of shit, I'm throwing in a Templeton 10-year rye. I hope I catch it, because I'll be a fucking asshole if I don't. Hey, how's it going, everybody? I am actually mixing up the glasses, and I'm going to do a taste test, which is better of my 10 years between two bourbon whiskeys and one rye whiskey. Going to see if I can find out which is which and do the best I can. Mix up here, and I'm going to go from, give you a little history on all of them while I drink it. I'm going to do some sampling here. Obviously, the Templeton Rye is a rye whiskey, is made in Templeton, Iowa, but the juice, that's for you, Jeff, comes from MGP. MGP makes some great ryes. So, and you're probably looking at the shirt. Yes, Bigfoot is real. Give you a little history on Templeton. It comes out of Iowa. It's the juice, and that's for you, Jeff. It's from MGP. It's rye, 104 proof. Pretty good. MSRP on the Templeton 10 is going to be about 85 bucks. I probably paid 90, 95 bucks. Can of 10. It's bottle and bond, but it's a 10-year. At least they kind of give you some information on there. It's 75 corn, 13 rye, 12 malted barley. In 2018 won the San Francisco World Spirits Award. Pretty good bottle. And you got the Eagle Rare, staple of society. Allocated item at times. 30, 40 bucks. They say 30 bucks MSRP, 90 proof, 10-year, out of Buffalo Trace. Mash bill undisclosed, but it's a low rye. Gonna do a little sampling and see which is which. Here we go. First one, I got it marked on the bottom, as you can see. We'll see if I can taste the difference. All right, took one sip out of that. If I had to guess, it might be the rye. Could be wrong. Other glass, next glass, B. Let me put them in order here on the flight that I made. B on the list. Here we go on the third one, C. Wow, they're all right. I went A, B, and C. I'm going to go C, B, A. See if I can distinguish between, if I had three hands, these three. Templeton. I put the rye in there because it's the 10-year, but to have some contrast between the two bourbons, whiskeys, and just the rye whiskey. I put the rye in there just to see if I can exercise my palate a little bit, but I think I did one just before this, and I'm starting to feel pretty good inside. So they're all tasting smooth, all tasting so good. So I'm going to go C, B, A, and then I'm going to give you my predictions or answers or failures. Yeah, that one I'm getting, I think I'm getting the peanut taste out of it. Yeah, I'm going to call this one the McKinna. So C is going to be the McKinna. So I could probably narrow down the other two pretty easy, but it's that signature Heaven Hill, a little bit of that peanut, but you get that sweet vanilla caramel on the front of the palate, and then you're going to get, as it sits back there, a little bit of that leather, a little bit of that oak, and a little bit of that peanut just kind of lingering around, which is consistent with the Heaven Hill products, which is great. Great bourbons out of Heaven Hill. But I think I'm going to hit a B. Very sweet on the nose, very sweet. A little orange on there. So I'm going to say not getting kicked in the nuts with the rye, but the Templeton 10 rye is very smooth. I know people say you can't say smooth. No, it's smooth. Rye usually has that kick that kind of distinguish that you got some spice going on, or it could be confused for the ethanol aspect of it. So I'm going to take a sip of the B, and I'm assuming, because I already got the peanut, a little bit of that peanut on C, and I'm calling McKinna right now. See if this is the Eagle Rare. All right, the Eagle Rare, you're getting on the palate there, you're getting that little bit of that vanilla. You're getting a little bit of that, maybe honey. It's more honey than vanilla. I'm gonna go honey and the brown sugar. I think that does it with the little bit of that leather oak. So I think the Eagle Rare, this is going to be the Eagle Rare B, based on the flavor profiles that I get from these two. So A is probably going to be the Templeton. All right. But with the Templeton off the nose, it's so sweet. It's like cinnamon raspberry that I'm getting off this thing right here, with a hint of orange. Oh, it's just so nice. For 104 proof, which is the highest proof out of all of them, is the Templeton 10 Rye, which at 104, McKinna's 100, and Eagle Rare is 90. Let me just take a drink just to verify. I think I narrowed it down. All right, I took a sip. I'm going to do it again. But I get that little bit of that rye, which is great. I love rye. I started out with rye. My home base is going to be rye. I love it. Great tasting. But you get a little fig, and you get just a little bit of mint that kind of gets thrown at you, and with that oak, and it's so good. All right, I'm going to do the reveal. Glass A, Templeton 10. That was good. I got the rye, I got the specific notes. That is probably one of the better bottles. If you guys can find this bottle, it's expensive, about 85 MSRP. It's worth it. Get it for rye. Ryes are always going to be a little bit more. Don't go over $100. But if you can keep it in between 85 and 90, you got a good deal for that rye. B, Eagle Rare. That leather oak finish is what got me to distinguish this between the McKinna. And obviously C is going to be the Henry McKinna 10-year bottle and bond. You're going to pay a little more for this. This is going to be between 45 and 55 bucks. Don't pay anything over 55 bucks. This is available on the West Coast. You can find it, get it. It's great tasting. Gonna go all the way through and mix this shit up one more time. But I just did that one just to see if I can distinguish which is which, whose is who. Don't know whose is who. And we're gonna go again. All right, so I did a real quick 3-glass blind between Eagle Rare, Henry McKinna 10-year, and the Templeton Rye, just to throw my taste buds fucking for a loop. Liked them all, fucking great, but I ended up picking Eagle Rare. Don't know why. Tomorrow I'll probably pick McKinna, and the day after that I'll probably go with the Templeton. Depends on what I'm doing. Depends on what I ate. Depends on how I feel. Your taste buds change, so all the notes will be the same, but what you like might be different day to day. If this was helpful. If you can find any of these bottles, price-wise, Eagle Rare is probably the cheapest, but McKinna is probably more available. And the Templeton 10, good luck trying to find that. Very hard to come by. Hopefully they come out with more. I'm Matt. If you like this content, hopefully it helped you out. Did it real quick, down and dirty. I'll probably edit this. Hopefully I get it down pretty quick. Hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit that bell so you can get notified when new content comes out. This is helpful. Spread it out. If it's not helpful, tell me I'm a fucking dumbass in the comments, and don't ever do that again. Just do one bottle at a time. Because right now I'm getting fucking hammered because I've just knocked out 4, 5, 6 glasses within 15 minutes because Mama's in the house making dinner and she's yelling at me trying to, you know, get in there to eat. So I got to finish my booze. All right, I'm Matt. Leave the keys behind the bar. Party, have a good time, taste good whiskeys, don't get ripped off. See you on the next one.